everybody, I just wanted to get on real quick and just give you an update on how things were going. My last video we talked about the different curriculums and what the lineup looks like this year, and just some general changes. So I thought I'd come up and let you know how things were going and what changes we've made to the changes, because we've always got changes going on. So the first thing is my 3 days a week, and I'm loving it. We did have to alter it a little bit because I was having some challenges with my son, really wanting just being able, I need to give him more one-on-one time, basically, is how it worked out. So I have now committed back to 5 days a week, but I'm doing Monday and Wednesday, just my daughter, Tuesday and Thursday with just my son, and then Friday we do it all together. And it's still giving each kid 3 days a week and the same number of hours, but it's given some one-on-one time, which I'm finding for my son is really critical right now. And so it's been working out quite well for that. So, and I'm sitting here holding my phone because for some reason I can't get the video stuff to work on my computer. So you get to move around with me. That's my tortoise. Let me see my tortoise. Oh, I can't see him in there. He's in there. His name's Farlow. But also I want to give you some updates on some of the curriculum choices that we made for this year. And the first one, actually I don't have it. The logic curriculum that we had chosen, and I had it in my other video, was not working. It was very dry. My daughter and I were getting very frustrated with it, and it was just, I don't know if we weren't doing it right. It possibly, I mean, it's not just a curriculum. When I feel like a curriculum isn't working, I don't want to say, oh, the curriculum's awful. A lot of it's just, you know, how you're using it and if you're using it correctly. And I'm so not prepared because I wanted to show you the one that we did find that we love, absolutely love, and it might be in my daughter's spot over here. Let me go over here and take a peek. Oh, this is our dry erase board. It's actually glass, because I found a way to get a dry erase board without having to spend like $600. So I've got two pieces of glass. Let's see if I can get, so it's a separation right here, and they're put on with these mirror tabs, but the mirror tabs actually were a little bit too thin, and so I had to put just some, this is actually from my fabric stash, it's some, just some thick fabric, and to hold the mirror so that they didn't bang. But this is our dry erase board. It's fabulous. Love it. Oh, here it is. Fallacy Detective. So let me get so this is our new one. Hopefully it's not backwards. Sometimes when I take videos it ends up being backwards, so I apologize. I think it might end up being that way. I don't know if it's flipped on this phone or not. It should come out right. But the Fallacy Detective has been wonderful. And what's neat about it is that there's these even Calvin and Hobbes little cartoons in there, and my daughter's loving it. And I'm loving it too, and I'm learning a lot. So that has been a great change for us. So the logic curriculum we have changed, and I'm really happy with it. I decided probably within the first 3 or 4 weeks that this isn't working, and so that's been a good change. We're still working through our math and our spelling, and I'm really liking also the Bible curriculum with Proverbs people, and the other one that I picked up for my daughter. So those have been going great. And there was another change though. I thought we were, oh, I wanted to give you an update on FixIt. FixIts are going really well, and one of the reasons why I think the kids are really enjoying it is that when you give, this is for the parent, this spiral bound book, but you print out the sheets that you give to your child. So I've got next week. So I've got them here in a folder. So these are what we're going to give the kids. Prints are just dessert. Let me grab one out of here. So every week you are going to give them an information page that explains the new stuff for the week and what they're going to learn. But then you're going to give them one of these, which gives information at the top as what they are looking for, vocabulary, different remarks. And then every day, 1, 2, 3, and 4, they have another little bit of the story, and they only get a tiny bit of the story every week. And so they're really excited every day 1 to get another sheet to find out what's happening with the story. So it's really keeping their interest up, and it's been a lot of fun for them. Of course, it's a challenge. The Frog Prince Are Just Desserts is definitely a higher curriculum, like a middle school for my daughter. And my son is doing Robin Hood, and he's learning. So it's going really well. They're learning. Do they absolutely love it every day? No. But I've also decided that we're going to play games more. So this is another success. What I did, we're a game playing family. We love games. So I just want to show you real quick what I did. I did a 100 chart. And then I had the kids color it. So the 5s are colored. I'll show you the first page. So it's in 4 pages, and we just lay it out on the table so that it makes a big game board. And so the 5s are in red, and then the 7s are in green. Got a little math in there. So the different multiples. And like the greens, when they land on a green, they get to go ahead 2. When they land on a red, they have to go back 1. And then one of the colors is a skip a turn, and, lose a turn, and the other one is gain a turn. And then I found these little post-it flags. So there's a green one, and they use the post-it flags to go through the game board. When they get to the end, they get to keep the flag, and then that earns them the flags. Then we call them our tickets. That earns them like iPad time, or a certain portion of time, or they can collect them and maybe go out to lunch with daddy or something. But I've been using them even just throughout our daily stuff. So when grammar starts to get a little boring for them, we pull out the game, and if they, okay, did you get all of the capitals? There's 5 capitals, they got all 5 of them, great. Then they get to roll a die, and they get to progress down the game board. If there's 5 capitals and they got 3, so they missed 2, then we sometimes do some subtraction. Well, there's 5, you have to subtract 2, so that means you got 3, or something like that, and they can, you know, they have to take that off their roll, or however you want to do it, just let them roll for it. But it's been really great because the game playing portion really helps my kids kind of stay excited about it. And that's typical for most kids. So if you want to really help with keeping things a little bit more exciting, just get a simple 100 chart and some post-it flags. Here they are. There's just these little paper flags. So pink is my daughter. She runs down the game board with pink. My son runs down the game board with yellow. So, or it's like green. I don't know. And then we use it for all the subjects. So sometimes with spelling, we've got the spelling cards. So we'll use the cards and I'll quiz them. And if they get it right, they get to roll. And that's how we do a review. Or even spelling tests. If they can get, you know, so many right, then they get to roll twice. And then, or if they get less right, they get to roll once. And then if they get not so many right, then they can't roll at all. So there's ways to just add in just this is excitement as far as a reward. So that's been really great success. But other than that, things are moving right along. So share with me too down below how things are going for you. If you have any more questions, people have been asking about how things are going. So I wanted to get on real quick and hopefully get your questions answered. And just shoot me more questions too if you're interested in anything specific. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.